Hey, what's up? It's Skippy. I want to talk about something because I think it needs to be talked about. Um, I'm a marijuana addict. I know it sounds crazy, but we exist. There's addicts for everything. I'm just ecstatic that my addiction is marijuana and not cocaine, crack, heroin, meth, alcohol, religion. You know, those can kill you. Um, I I have a long history with marijuana. It all starts with my curiosity because when I was growing up, I was a straight edge skinhead. We were sharps, skinheads against racial prejudice. We were ARA, anti racist action. We were straight edge, had a crew. We didn't take ourselves too seriously. We weren't like the hardcore straight edge kids who like had boots and braces and flight jackets all the time. We called ourselves the potato skins and just we beat up Nazi boneheads on weekends and stuff like that. Because I mean I had a conversation with Spike from Me First and the Gimme Gimmes because I knew him growing up in Pittsburgh, and I asked him why he left Pittsburgh. And he told me one of the reasons was because of the racism. And I kept thinking, I was like, really? Pittsburgh's racist? And I was like, oh shit, dude, you used to go out and beat up fucking Nazi assholes on the weekend. Fuck yeah, Pittsburgh's racist. Unfortunately. But that's America. We have Nazi boneheads nowadays, too, so unfortunately. But anyway, I was straight edge growing up. When I joined the military, as I tell everybody, uh, when I joined the military and went to Korea, like when I was out, I before I joined the army, I didn't drink, smoke, do drugs, or have sex. And then when I joined the army and I went to Korea, I drank, smoked, did drugs, and had sex. And I can honestly say that Uncle Sam is the uncle that touched me. Yeah, that's the joke. But um, so I had a girlfriend. She was, oh god, Amy was gorgeous. She was a Japanese American hybrid. She had, oh god, she was stunning. She had this long black hair. Mind you, I had zero experience with women. Okay, I kissed one girl in high school. One, one. I've kissed her many times, but one. And then when I got in the army, I kissed a lot of girls. It was great. But yeah, girls are awesome. As my where the hell I heard it? Girls, they're not just soft boys. I love women. They keep me from being gay. Anyway, so I had this beautiful girlfriend named Amy, and on my 20th birthday, that was that was February 8th, 1992. Okay, I'll just give you perspective. I am in Itaewon, Korea, with a gorgeous, beautiful, just amazingly. I'm with Amy, and her and I are at the top of the Viva building, which was this seven-story department store at the top of Hooker Hill in Itaewon. If you know what Hooker Hill is, I'm so happy. But Hooker Hill was this hill that was it was lined with like bars and brothels, hence the name Hooker Hill. And there was always this mama-san sitting at the bottom. Hey, come over here. I got my daughter inside. Like, oh my God. It's just, I never ever got with a prostitute. I have trouble enough just trying to get with a regular girl. I don't even want to bother with a prostitute. Besides, I'm so scared of STDs, especially that one called children. Oh, scary, dude. Yeah, I don't want any of that crap. But so for my 20th birthday, Amy and I were at the top of the Viva building. We are just 7 stories above Hooker Hill, which is already high as hell. It's like it's on top of a hill. And she whips out this piece of bamboo, about that big, with a bulb piece in it. And she has this really powerful smelling stuff. She goes, "Do you want to hit?" And I'm like, "That's marijuana. I've never done marijuana before." Yeah, yeah. And so, no, actually, okay, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. That's not how it went, okay? Because the first time I smoked pot was with Amy at her professor's place. All right, let me get that story straight. We were on top of the Viva building. She pulls out some weed, and I'm like, yeah, let's smoke it. It's my 20th birthday, okay? And her and I are up on the top of the Viva building smoking weed, and I kid you not, it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. Dark as hell out. The night sky it lit up. I was that freaking high. It was incredible. And I just remember like everything we did was just magical. They had this place called the Wagon Wheel on Yongsan Main Post in Korea for his 8th Army. And I remember it was a 24-hour spot where you could get like food, play video games. It was a really cool place. It was on post. And I remember her and we got sausage biscuits. And I remember her and I just eating sausage biscuits going, this is the best sausage biscuit I've ever eaten in my life. This is the best sausage biscuit. And like, that's where I started smoking weed. And then it just progressively got worse. I realized I had an affinity for it. At my second duty station, I was supposed to go to this camo unit in Camp Red Cloud, which I was in Tongdushan. Okay, that's like close to the border of North Korea and stuff. So I was in Tongdushan. Seoul's right here. Okay, Red Cloud would be right here. So that means I would be closer to the party. Okay. But instead of going right here to Camp Red Cloud, they put me down here in a tactical satellite unit where I had no use for me whatsoever. Because the type of radio that I was specialized in, and the type of radio that I could repair, they only had one. And they had nothing else for me to do there. So I became floor waxer. And I became postal clerk. And I became bored quickly, and that's when I started getting high with the guy who gave the piss tests. Because I found out that the one training sergeant, he had access to tons of clean piss. And I had access to Afghanistani black hash laced with opium. And so, he and I... Honestly, sometimes I think about how I got out of the military and like some of the shit I did, but that's a story for another day. But anyway, I started doing drugs in the army, and then when I got out and got back into civilization, I kept doing drugs. Started experimenting with acid. Acid was my favorite drug for a long time. I'm in what I call the 400 Club on acid. Um, I love this stuff. I don't anymore because to me it's just a rerun now. I had the greatest acid trip of my life, to which I am writing a book about. Um, I did a kind of like, since Hunter S. Thompson was such an influence on me, and Charles Bukowski, I kind of did my own Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas for my brother's wedding in 1998, because my older brother was getting married on the tallest and fastest roller coaster in America at the time, which was the Desperado roller coaster at Buffalo Bills in Prim, Nevada, because my family is just like that. We are adventure seekers. And I decided that it would be a great opportunity for myself to have my own Fear and Loathing type experience. And I smuggled in 8 hits of acid and 10 hits of ecstasy in my shoe and some weed behind my balls into Vegas. And it's a story about rehabilitation, too. Okay, I want to let you know that, because after that adventure, it made it very difficult for me to do acid, because that trip was just too damn good. Like, that trip was trippy. It was tripped out. But anyway, um, I used to get a lot of marijuana in the 90s and everything. And I didn't realize this, but when I was growing up, like, this is why I appreciate the medical marijuana industry mostly, is because I never realized that, like, the shit that I was getting back in, like, the 90s and early 2000s and stuff could have had pesticides and insect, like herbicides and mold, mildew, all sorts of different things. I mean, Lord knows what the hell I put in my lungs. But my lungs are all screwed up because of marijuana. And that's another thing. That's why I need to talk about this, because the health. This is about, the health risks of marijuana. Because I want to talk about how I'm going in for surgery on December 11th. For this is going to be my 4th heart procedure. Not looking forward to it at all. Not at all. The last time I had this procedure, it's called a catheter ablation. It's where they take a catheter, which is a big, long noodle, okay? They go in through your dick, okay? There's an artery in your pecker, and they go in through your dick and all the way up into your heart, and then they have a shootout there's some bad guys in there, and they got a little laser gun on this catheter, go pew, 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 pew. And apparently it's supposed to make it better. Didn't last time. Apparently they had complications with the procedure, which I was just there in spirit. They had me out. But 6 months recovery. I am so not looking forward to that. That's why after this video, I'm going for a walk, because I realize that real soon I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be fucking crippled. And I hate it. You do not understand. Like, it just sucks, man. So I want to talk to the stoners out there, okay? And I want to just give you a fair warning. I have one of my younger brother's best friend is a doctor, okay? And I talked to him. I sent him my charts from the VA hospital, and he tells me what's up. He is, it's just, doctors are so damn smart. That's why they go to school forever. They got their education. They are smart individuals, and I would rather turn to them than to the internet, because the internet is full of shit. So, but he sent me an article today about how the American Heart Association is saying that a lot of strokes and heart attack are by, marijuana. And I'm going to have to come out here and just say, yeah, okay, I am having that problem right now, because okay, this is like crack to me. I need this, okay? It makes me so happy. Like, and also, like, it takes the pain away because I still have a lot of pain in my back. I have a lot of pain in my legs. I got a steel rod in my leg and a steel hinge for an ankle from a skateboarding injury because I am the worst skateboarder ever. I love skateboarding. It's my favorite, illegal recreation that became a sport because they realized they could monetize it. I love it. Okay. But I can't do it. I am horrible at it. And now I have a steel rod in my leg, steel hinge for an ankle. In my left leg, I hyperextended my left leg at Skatopia 99. If you don't know what Skatopia is, oh, do yourself a favor, check it out. I think Vice has a documentary about it. But Skatopia, when you go there, in the entrance, it says, "Welcome to Skatopia. Law enforcement stops here." And you don't pay to get in, you pay to get out, as we found out. But honestly, it's one of the best parties ever. Oh, if you're just a degen punk skater and just want to have be involved in a fireworks war, yeah, go to Skatopia. I've seen some shit. I gotta tell Skatopia stories at some point, but I gotta write that down or I'll forget. Who cares? I'm gonna be sitting at home pretty soon. I'll be like crippled, going, "Hey, what's up, Skippy? I want to tell a story about something that happened to me today. I took a shower. All right, thanks, bye." Because I'm not gonna have any energy. I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be laying on my bed. I am so. I'm okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. I'm freaking scared. I'm scared shitless. Yeah, I'm scared shitless, man. My parents are coming out. I told my parents not to come out, but they want to come out. I love my parents. I have the best parents on the face of the planet. Honestly, I have the most incredible parents on the face of the earth. Um, they're in their early 80s, and that's why I told them not to come out. But they insist, so they hate it out here, and that's why I don't want them to come out. They don't. They hate Los Angeles, and if you go to where I grew up, you'd understand. Okay, Los Angeles ain't for everybody. As I tell people, Los Angeles is a great place to raise your kids if you fucking hate them. But my parents fucking love me, and I can tell by my surroundings. The fact that my niece and nephew are just like, growing up in that atmosphere makes me so happy. But anyway, yeah, I got great parents, and they're going to be coming out for my operation. They were here for my last one, and now they're coming out for this one. Unfortunately, during the last operation, I had a fight or flight moment where I ended up beating up some doctors when I was coming out of anesthesia, and my doctor told me that I'm very strong. Did not. I don't remember any of it. I still don't have any flashbacks, or I don't remember any of it. And those anesthetics were good. But like I said, I'm scared of just. I mean, you never know what could happen. You never know. But I just want to. I want to send this out there because this is a warning to marijuana smokers. Don't be like me. Go to your doctor and get checked out. I never knew I had this problem until 2018. 2018 is when I found out that it was June or no, sorry, January of 2018. I found out I had this problem and it was really bad. And then they had to do an emergency operation on me 4 days before my birthday. And that was like, yeah. And then like I've been like this since 2018. It's been crap. I guess 2017 because I guess I got it in January, but my Christmas gift from Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. So this is just a warning, a message to my marijuana smoking brothers and sisters out there. I love the stuff just as much as you do, but man, watch out. Get checked out. Yeah, and if honestly, I can't stress this enough. If you have a problem smoking marijuana, maybe you do need to go see somebody. I didn't. I could have went to Marijuana Anonymous. I laughed at Marijuana Anonymous when I originally went to it because I was a court appointed thing. But no, I understand people do have a problem with marijuana, and I'm one of those people. I love the fuck out of it. Like I said, I'm glad, so glad it's not heroin. So glad it's not coke or crack or meth. Thank God it's not religion. Fuck. But anyhow, yeah, I just want to put this warning out there for the marijuana smokers, the marijuana people. You know, I got so much marijuana too, and I can't smoke it anymore. Just this. I keep myself with this. That's it. These carts, if I'm lucky, will last 3 days. If I'm lucky. I should really set an alarm for every time that I puff, but knowing me, I'll just ignore the alarm. That's me. I know me better than most people. But all right, it is time for me to go for a walk. All right, thanks for watching. And like I said, seriously, if you smoke a lot of marijuana, you may want to talk to your doctor and get checked out. Um, because I did, and I have. And here's why I say that I think that marijuana is the reason. If I use my parents and my brothers as a control group and myself as the case study, okay, none of my family have AFib, and none of my family use marijuana. Okay, okay, this guy did. This guy, this see that the finger pointing at this guy. This guy did. Yeah, this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This is the guy who smoked all the marijuana. I smoked all the marijuana for the whole family. That's how good I was. So. I smoked so much marijuana it's on my resume because I was a marijuana tester for a big name company. But I can't talk about that. Anyhow, have a great day. Um, use with caution and stay awesome. Love you. Bye.